Tastes like home.
13th Street Gamay, I love it.
Wouldn't you like to be there right now?
Yeah, but to go from Toronto to Niagara, it's gonna be like 4 hours in rush hour.
What if I said we could be there in 45 minutes?
45, you think we can go from Toronto to Niagara in 45 minutes?
Door to door, 45 minutes.
Door to door, you're on.
You're on. "42 minutes.
You said 45, but you're pretty close. This is awesome.
Let's check this place out. Doesn't get much better than this. And just like that, we're here.
Ralph, you gotta get going, man. What are you doing?
Dude, we're here. This is it. This is the 13th Street Cottage.
Oh, so we don't have to get a cab or call Coventry or anything?
There's no driving today, Pat. We're here. And hey, while you're up, fill me up. This is gorgeous. You want to sit in the shade? I got you covered.
We could do anything.
Want to sit in the sun? I got you. Delivery vehicle? I got you.
You could point a camera in
beautiful.
any direction and take the perfect picture. There's our guy.
This is, oh, yeah, look at that. That was the best commute I've had all year. Doug,
Hey, Ralph.
this is incredible.
Hey, Pat.
Doug
Good to
Whitty.
see you.
Good.
Welcome to 13th Street.
This is something. Just on our walk over here, we noticed there's vineyards, what we were expecting. And then there's art installations, there's vintage vehicles.
There's birds chirping, there's flowers, there's
architecture.
gardens.
Yeah, what is happening here? What's going on? What's your inspiration?
Well, we're trying to make 13th Street a fun and interesting place for people to visit.
Check.
Yeah, done.
Yeah. So I'm a third-generation farmer. I grew up on the land here. My father started the farm in 1908. My wife calls me her artistic farmer because
Well, I'll say.
I branched out into different things. We're trying to offer a diverse experience here at 13th Street Winery. Wine is a product. It is a winery. That's our focus. That's our passion. But we're trying to offer a winery experience and trying to, create a touch point so people connect with the land and that this region becomes their region.
And so how do you have time to balance all of that?
Well, we're very, very fortunate here. We've got a good team and we've got a lot of great people that work with us here. My wife and I and another couple, John and June Mann, we really are thankful for them because they really make it run.
Well, our
So I'm
goal
glad.
is to learn about Gamay, which we'd have no clue about. We haven't even
We're
heard of.
starting from the bottom.
Awesome. Well, we love
So-
Gamay here at 13th Street.
That's what we've
Just
heard.
a great, I'm not surprised you haven't heard of it. It's not a well-known varietal, but that's going to change. Its production was limited to a fairly small area in France, so it just never became a big name variety in the past. It's part of the Pinot Noir family,
Okay.
but it's a lot more consistent.
Like a cousin or?
Yeah, it's related,
Okay.
but we can get it. It doesn't have as many problems in the vineyard as Pinot Noir. We can count on it being great every year.
Seems like a no-brainer. It's easy for the farm aspect of it.
It's easier to grow, yes, in that it's a little more tolerant of our hard winters here in Canada, and it ripens fairly early in the season, so you can get it fully ripe, full
You got
flavors
lots of time to
every
enjoy
year.
harvest.
That's right. Yeah, it's
Full
wonderful.
flavors, hardy.
Yeah, it's wonderful.
Can't
Yeah.
go wrong.
I'm looking forward to trying it. I'm looking forward to figuring out why we don't know anything about it.
Listen, guys, there's lots to see and discover here at 13th Street, and I've got just the person to take you around and show you what we have to offer.
Tour guide.
Yes.
Oh.
And this is our Corinne, and Corinne will come and she'll take you away.
All right.
Corinne, I am
Swept
Ralph.
away.
Nice to meet you.
Patrick,
Hello,
CorkScrewed
nice to meet
TV.
you.
And we are a blank canvas. We're ready to learn.
We're your sponges.
Perfect. I have some amazing things to show you and
I
tell
like
you.
that.
You say amazing.
Amazing.
All
Come
right.
with me.
All right,
right.
let's do this.
Bye, Doug.
All right.
Thanks, Doug.
Take care, guys. Enjoy.
Gamay is a grape variety that originated in Burgundy. It's the southern part of Burgundy. Gamay has been grown here for about, I would say, 40 to 50 years, originally on a very small base. In the meantime, we have fantastic clones, which means it's different Gamay clones or slightly different from each other, but it's all Gamay. And Gamay is a grape variety that we really learned how to grow here, and it suits the Niagara Peninsula almost perfect.
So Doug said you're the person to talk to.
I love Gamay. I started off as in the culinary world, trying to be a chef. So then I went to the sommelier world, and for me, I create the dishes over the wine. So what does the wine have? So raspberries, black cherries, spice, and then...
Gamay is pretty new to us. Like, we've heard of Merlot, we've heard of Riesling, we've heard of Chardonnay, we've heard of all these different things. Gamay, not so much.
Gamay is an old world grape. It is so popular in France and Beaujolais, but it's new. It's not so new to Niagara, but it's becoming trendy, and it's so versatile, and it grows so well here.
Of Gamay.
The gentrification of Gamay. Tell us how Gamay is different than some of the other more well-known varietals.
Gamay is kind of that secret weapon for sommeliers. It has, it's my go-to wine. So when in doubt, pair Gamay. You can make Gamay with sparkling and like a Vin Gris or a Rosé, oaked or unoaked. So Gamay has high acidity, which is awesome for food pairings. So when you have a dish that has like a charcuterie board with some pickled items and some mustards, it actually complements the Gamay, and more spice comes out, more fruit comes out, and it doesn't take away from the actual dish itself. And then you have dishes that are, lactic notes of like, let's say goat cheese or game meats, and it still marries with that. So Gamay is just, it's one of those grapes that, and wines that I always go to first and say, okay, so we have this lineup of Gamay, what's gonna pair with this dish? So I go down all of them. And
coming from a culinary background, what would you compare Gamay to in the food world?
when you're cooking, you want to have acidity, and you want to have salt, you want to have some sweetness, you want to have some texture. So, it's one of those kind of staple ingredients. So even when I'm cooking, I throw Gamay in as that red wine to reduce down, because it has acidity, it has great color. It's going to have some more flavor with the dish, and it's a unique grape. So when you say I have, a Gamay, cured trout gravlax or something, it's
I've never said that.
I've never said that. Yeah.
It's not.
I wish I could say that.
No, it's not like it's Merlot, or I know Merlot's coming back, but it's and I don't judge any grape varietal. I love them all equally.
But we're not even at that level where we can judge yet.
Yeah.
We're
trying to learn them first.
We're trying to learn them all.
Like, I thought we knew them all.
Something that's kind of fun is in the summer, you can chill your Gamay, and it doesn't even lose any of the fruit. Typically, red wine, you don't chill. It changes it, but Gamay loves to be chilled. So it's something unique that we're doing here in our bistro, and chill it and have a glass.
Chilled.
A hot day.
Oh,
yeah,
of course.
Rosé chilled, summertime. White wine chilled, summertime. Red wine, fireside.
Couch.
Yeah.
Reading a book.
Yeah, in the winter or the fall.
We've heard rumors about your menu, and everything on there, you work directly with the chef.
He's a great chef to work with. He's very open, having that I'm coming in and saying, okay, so here is your dish. So he picks like the protein, and I'll be like, okay, here's the flavors that we need. So we have some, can you do some raspberries or some cherry, add some pepper. When we do the whole tasting part of it, and we're tasting the whole dishes, I will say, okay, just add a little bit more pepper, or can we add some salt on top? And it's tough to be sitting with our winemaker and our chef as for myself, because sometimes
you're like the translator.
It's hard, and so we're always adding and changing and making it so it's perfect.
Like, we have to do a tasting first, but do you think you can pull some strings and like have them hook us up in the kitchen?
For sure. We have some treats for you coming, perfectly paired to go with some Gamay. Yeah.
That'll work.
We'll play cool, like, I don't know.
Fascinating.
If you have it, then.
So I encourage you both to walk around, check out the art, all the tanks, the barrels, and you'll meet Doug in the wine shop.
You said we could do whatever we want.
We'll be fine.
We'll open the tanks.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Yeah,
no problem.
a pleasure.
Yeah, it was a pleasure.
To the Cuvée Cave! A key component of a cool climate grape growing region is proximity to a large body of water. This helps moderate temperatures in order to make ideal conditions for growing cool climate grape varieties. In Ontario, Lake Ontario and Lake Erie help protect our grape growing regions. Lake Ontario is particularly very important. It doesn't freeze in the winter, so it helps protect tender grapevines in coldest months by helping warm, very cold air as it passes over the lake. During the growing season, it can also help protect vineyards from spring or fall frosts. Vineyards close to the lake benefit from the lake effect because it can moderate the hot temperatures in the summer and also extend the growing season in the fall because of reduced frost risk. Without the Great Lakes, Ontario could not have a successful wine region, and we're thankful for these beautiful bodies of water.
Hey, you're watching CorkScrewed on YouTube. Thank you very much. We hope you're enjoying it. We hope you're learning something. And the best way to stay connected on more episodes and other clips is to subscribe and like. Anyway, let's get back to the episode. So, this is the part where we get to taste it.
Great.
So, I see we've got a selection of wine with Gamay in it. What's the order of operations here?
Well, I think we'll start with the sparkling wine.
All right. So the first sip of a Gamay wine. Cheers.
Cheers. Thanks for coming to 13th Street.
Hey.
Thanks for having us.
So nice, chilled.
Yes, and you notice the nice fine bubbles?
Mm-hmm.
That's a sign of fine wine. When you have those nice, you want those nice fine bubbles.
So you control everything, even from the bubble size.
Yes, it's all important. And Gamay, we're a big believer in Gamay as a varietal. It's important now, but I think it's going to get even more important in the future.
I mean, we had no idea what Gamay was coming into this. I mean, we'd kind of heard about it, but
Sure.
Historically for me, I mean, Merlot, everybody seems to know that. But learning how versatile Gamay is incredible.
It has a profile that will be raised and celebrated by people because it goes with food. It's beautiful, juicy wine that goes well with
Don't
food.
start
Yeah,
with
yeah.
this, please. We love food. So if Gamay was a stock, invest right now because we're gonna be seeing a lot more of it.
Well, I'm investing in it, so I have to say yes.
Do you take
I
debits
guess.
or how do we get in on this in the ground floor?
So, Vin Gris.
The Vin Gris is made from
Gris.
the. Pardon me?
Is it Gris?
Gris.
Sure, yeah.
Vin Gris?
I'm not as sophisticated as you guys to put on
You're
that
not
the accent, but
Yeah, we do have callers.
We call it Vin Gris, and it is. This one is from the free-run juice. So at the first of the harvest, the free-run juice. So you notice the lighter color. It doesn't stay on the skins as long. And in France, it's a type of wine that's made where they grow Gamay in France. At the start of the harvest workers and their families enjoy it together. And it's been very popular.
It looks peachy.
It does look peachy, yeah. And when you drink it, you'll probably notice some flavors more like strawberries or cherries.
Also fruity. You said strawberry. Did I hear that correctly?
Strawberry, cherry.
Oh, yeah.
Smells very distinct.
Yes.
I feel like I'd
Yeah.
be able to pick this out of a lineup.
Sure you could, yeah.
Oh, I don't think I've smelt a wine as strong as this.
Yeah. And being that it's so light. I mean, a strong red is going to have a strong bouquet. And this doesn't look like it's going to be this aromatic. It's
Well, that's what makes wine fun and interesting, is always something to learn and discover. And sometimes what you think is, your perception isn't what you experience.
We're moving quick.
This one might be a little bit stronger yet. Same grape, but handled in the cellar, in the vineyard and in the cellar differently.
Oh, Gamay just pops
Yeah.
with the aroma.
I know.
Pop.
Yeah,
But it's almost an earthy.
that's right.
Yeah.
Yes, that's exactly right.
I can't believe I'm saying that. Because a
And yet-
year ago.
Yeah, it would have seemed like a negative.
Would it
almost,
seem,
yeah.
No, not just the fact that I'm picking out these nuances.
Yes.
Like on my journey or our journey, like we started with not much of a clue.
Yep.
And now as we're progressing, being able to pick out the nuanced differences is so fun.
We started from the bottom.
That's great.
Now we're here.
That's great. Yeah, well, we're glad to have you here, and that's exciting, and
Yeah.
that's really what we hope will happen is everybody will come to embrace the Niagara and Ontario and Canadian wine regions, and enjoy the differences and use it as a learning experience and without being pretentious, a life experience.
Well,
Match
this
it with food and wine, and part of a part of enjoyment
a
of
year
life.
ago, I might have felt like I sounded pretentious by saying, "Oh, it's
Yeah.
fruity," but it's all of that, and this grew in my backyard.
Oh yeah, that's right. Just for example, can you smell black pepper?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's another little thing. We
Trained of a nose as you do, but I know
He's
what
got a
you
trained
mean. It's
Yeah.
got a trained palate.
Yeah.
I feel like Gamay would be like a great buddy. Just
Yeah.
always there, always lighthearted.
This is a red you can drink by
Smells
the
good.
pool.
It's fun. Yes,
fun.
a patio. Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because typically you think, or I do, a lot of times you think rosé or white, chilled by the pool.
Yeah.
And this is, it's got great color, and it's full-bodied, and it's also brilliant. Thank you very much, Doug.
Enjoy.
Time for food, though. We made it.
We made it to our favorite part of the day.
Yeah.
This is amazing. So one of the things I love about the process is we taste the wine, it's amazing, but whenever we pair it with food, it somehow makes the wine better and the wine makes the food better. So what are we eating?
Today you're eating smoked duck breasts from King Cole on a walnut sourdough from Congusto Bakery, a little bit of brie, sour cherry preserve, and some local honey, and then the New Farm organic spring mix.
So this is all local too.
It is.
This is a Niagara sandwich.
Yeah, yep.
You have to be local to not have your mouth watering,
Oh yeah.
right?
No, I'm so excited to just bite into that. Look at what's going on. So what are the flavors here that complement the wine?
The flavors that go well with the wine is obviously the cherry.
Yeah.
Cherry and gamay goes really well together. And then with the smokiness of the duck. And then pretty much those two together makes that sandwich,
Oh,
but then
man.
also the creaminess of the brie with the sandwich. Just everything on this just goes really well together with one bite.
Well, and I've heard that this is a regular menu item for you, and you make a ton of them.
On a busy day, it's probably like 30 to 40.
And it pairs well with the gamay, because we were unfamiliar with gamay, and a duck sandwich isn't something you have every day. And apparently this together is amazing. Are we gonna do this?
Yeah. So do you mind if we dive in?
No,
or-
dive in, please.
Oh, Josh. Look at this.
Oh, Josh.
Mmm. 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 The preserves, and the honey, and the sourdough.
Mmm. Savory, sweet, creamy. Checking all the boxes.
Has everything.
Mmm.
I always forget about
Smell
the
that.
second element.
Mm. Yeah, I think so. Holy
Yep.
cow.
You did good. I don't know what to say. Like, you did good.
Yeah,
That's-
bang on. Bingo. Bullseye.
Thank you.
No, it's fantastic. It's
Now-
so fruity.
Dunking,
Can you dunk?
is that, because I came here before and I dunked and I was getting some looks, like someone called
I would
security.
I
You would dunk?
Why not?
You can dunk.
I love chefs that experiment and no, not that kind of dunking.
Yeah, I literally have people come into the side door and be like, "This is the best sandwich ever."
It's so good. The cheese, bang on. The preserves. Mmm.
I find with this sandwich too, the bread makes it all too. And we get it fresh every day, every morning. So
Oh, wow.
Cherries explode in this, and there's no cherries in there. How do they do it? I don't know. It's magic. It's
What's
magic.
exploding then?
The gamay is exploding in my mouth. Fist bump.
fist pump.
It's cheers.
So, talk to us about this rainbow of flavors and colors
Charcuterie.
and smells.
Well, we brought out the charcuterie because it just marries well with the gamay and the cured meats on it. Obviously, I have some more of the cherry preserve.
What's this?
It's a little country pate, pork and smoked ham hock, a little bit of dried apricots, and
All right.
Josh, you are too modest. Here.
Wait. Oh.
try to do as much as I can, right?
You can't just eat it on itself. You got to put it on bread, right?
No. Well, you can.
Okay.
But you don't have to.
I was never good with a knife, so I don't even know why people give them to me. I feel like when you eat pate, it's like I sat next to the Duchess at Quay. It was just as I thought it would be. Her rumbling abdominal was simply phenomenal, and everyone thought it was me.
It was really good.
Is that the kind of vibe?
Yeah.
That's essentially what's happening in my mouth right now. And I appreciate it. Yeah. No, this is fantastic. Thank you very much. The wine makes the food better. The food makes the wine better. And it's all you, man.
Thanks, Josh.
Thank you. I'm going to finish this.
All right.
Well.
Hi, guys.
Hi.
How was your day?
It was fantastic. Thank you. I feel like I
almost
was.
too good.
Yeah, it was like a retreat.
With lots of treats. Liquid,
Yes.
solid,
Oh, yeah.
emotional, physical.
It was,
Whole
it was
jumbly.
escapism at its best.
Fantastic. We're so glad you came today. And tell us, what did you discover?
Well, Gamay, to start with, had no clue what it was, and now know that it's a grape varietal. It flourishes in this terroir, and it's very versatile for farming. And we're going to drink a lot more and see a lot more of it.
Yes, that's great.
And I learned that wine, like art, is a metaphor for life, and that sometimes you got to slow down to really enjoy it. So I'm bringing a bottle home so that I can recreate that next to my pool.
Fantastic. But what you've described is our vision, it's our goal, it's our hope. That's what we hope people experience when they come to 13th Street. So thank you very much for coming today.
Thanks for having us.
Thank you. Come
Maybe
back
I should,
again.
yeah, maybe I should get you guys to come sit with me at the pool.
Right on, we'll be there.
All right, see you at the pool party. Bring your potato salad. I've heard things, Doug.
Take care.
All right, take care.
Hello, I'm Pat Gagliardi from CorkScrewedTV. I'd like to thank you for watching our program. We've worked very hard on it. Now please, hit subscribe to our YouTube channel so that you will be notified of any further episodes, clips, or media that we put out. Make sure to also hit the bell. That's what notifies you. Thanks, and enjoy the further episodes.